Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Mario 3D All-Stars because I have what I think is an unpopular opinion on this, and you're probably going to need 2 monitors to see the dislike bar on this video because I originally wasn't even going to make this because I felt, what's the point of me even talking about this? But I kind of want to give my opinion. I'm okay with the 3D All-Stars remasters, or remakes, or whatever you want to call it. Enhanced ports. Whatever you want to call it, I'm fine with it. I think they look fine. Now, to give some backstory, and this is where I kind of wanted to talk about this and where I think making this video is kind of interesting, is that when I first saw the trailer, I was not impressed. I was happy, but in the back of my mind, I was like, this is what we're getting? It was kind of like the type of smile, because it was like, yeah, this is cool, but what? And I realized the reason why I had that feeling was because the rumors. Now, I don't remember how the rumors were exactly termed or how they called it or whatever, but I think a lot of us just got stuck in the whirlwind of these rumors. And the way that I was expecting to see these was that they were all just going to look like Mario Odyssey. I pretty much was envisioning that. And I think that's a mixture of a couple things. I think that's a mixture of it being a rumor and people taking that rumor and talking about it, and it gets amplified, and we start envisioning what we envision it should be or could be or whatever. And then there's also the Spyro trilogy and the Crash trilogy. And I think with those two things combined, it really made us think, yeah, we should be getting something similar to that. And I don't even know if a lot of people are complaining about this, but I've seen the complaints on that it's a lazy port and that they didn't do anything. Was Nintendo trying to be lazy? I don't know. Because is it the easier approach? I would think so. I don't know anything about making a video game, but I would assume that getting the models and stuff in the game to just look a little cleaner as opposed to making everything look like another game, it's probably easier to just enhance the models and stuff like that and make them look cleaner. But with that being said, I don't know if they said this or if someone said this and it got me to think about it or whatever, but honestly, I think it's better this way. Now, I do wish that Mario 64 could go in widescreen. That does bother me. But other than that, I think it is just kind of cool to have it look like it used to, but just cleaner. Because you're experiencing the same thing, just at its best quality. And that's where I think a lot of us, or maybe not a lot of us, but I think that's where some of us will just differ in opinions. Because I think some people who maybe didn't grow up with it, or not even just that, but just in general, might really just want it to just look like current gen graphics. And I was kind of just expecting it to look somewhat like Odyssey or something, and it did feel weird at first watching the trailer, but now I'm happy with it. And I couldn't be more excited to own these 3 games on the Switch. Now, why Galaxy 2 is not in this, I don't know. That to me is ridiculous. I don't know why it's not in there, because with that one, I would think that they would just use whatever they did with Galaxy 1 to make it look cleaner, and just do that with Galaxy 2. Maybe that's where they felt $60 is too much of a deal to get all 4 games, but I'm not really understanding why that one's not in there. Maybe there's some sort of mechanic that's making it different. I did have an idea of maybe they would have it as like an add-on, as like DLC or something, but since the game is only a limited release anyway, I don't think they'll go that route, so I don't know. It's really odd to me, and I hope that they do release Galaxy 2 at some point in some way, because it just seems odd. I don't understand why they would leave one out. But other than that, and other than Mario 64 not going into widescreen, I'm actually really happy with this pack. I think the models look really good. Oh, and there's something else that I wanted to mention, because when I was first watching the trailer, and it didn't really seem like much was that different, it wasn't until I saw the Mario medley at the end, and they showed Mario 64, and I was like, is this the remaster port or whatever? Because when I first watched the trailer, I didn't really think much was different. And then when I saw the medley, I was like, what is this? This does not look any better at all. And then I went back to the first part of the trailer, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the old one. So it kind of blew my mind that they were willing to show that clip in there at the end, because it was like, wow, this doesn't look any better. But that was because it was actually the original. I know at the bottom it said the year and stuff like that, but that doesn't really mean that that for sure meant they weren't showing the remaster. And then GameXplain did those comparison videos, and to me it's just very clear that the new ones do look better. I can't wait to play Sunshine in widescreen and with higher res. Oh man, I am so excited for that. I always thought that the water looked good in that game, so to now have it in widescreen and just higher quality, I'm super excited for that. So that's all I really had to say about this. Maybe it's not that unpopular of an opinion, but I did see some people pretty upset in general about how this whole thing was handled. And it is fine to voice your opinion, but I just hope that people do enjoy it. I hope that when they get it, they go, okay, it's not exactly what I pictured, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'm going to play these and I'm going to enjoy it. But if not, it's still your opinion, and you also have the choice to not buy it. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section down below and what you think about all this. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.